Tyler Robinson is a 22-year-old man from Washington County, Utah. Until recently, very few people outside his community knew his name. He was born in 2003 and by most accounts lived a fairly ordinary life without drawing national attention. Neighbors and acquaintances who have been spoken to since his arrest have expressed surprise that he would be linked to such a serious event. All of that changed in September 2025 when Robinson was suddenly thrust into the spotlight after being accused in a high-profile murder case. On that day, conservative activist Charlie Kirk was scheduled to speak at Utah Valley University. The event had drawn a large audience of students and supporters who gathered to hear him address political and cultural issues. But what was supposed to be a routine public appearance quickly descended into chaos. During the event, shots were fired, sending people rushing for safety. Witnesses recall the panic and confusion that spread through the hall. In the aftermath, it became clear that Charlie Kirk had been fatally shot. Within hours, investigators named Tyler Robinson as the primary suspect. Law enforcement responded immediately with a large-scale manhunt. Local police, state authorities, and federal agencies all joined the search, combing through Utah in an effort to track Robinson down. For more than a day, he evaded capture. The manhunt lasted about 33 hours before officers were able to locate him. His arrest brought a tense period of uncertainty to an end, but it also marked the beginning of a lengthy legal process that will now determine his future. Following his arrest, prosecutors filed multiple serious charges against Robinson. The most significant is aggravated murder, one of the gravest charges under Utah law. He has also been accused of obstruction of justice and witness tampering. Investigators say they have recovered disturbing text messages that Robinson allegedly sent before the attack. These messages may shed light on his intentions and will likely be used as evidence during trial proceedings. Robinson remains in custody as the case moves through the courts. If he is found guilty of aggravated murder, the consequences could be severe. He could face life in prison, or depending on the decisions of prosecutors, even the death penalty. Legal experts have already suggested that the case will be complex and closely followed, with both sides preparing detailed arguments. The trial could take months before reaching any conclusion, and during that time, more details about Robinson's background and potential motives may be revealed. For now, many questions remain unanswered. What exactly led Robinson to carry out the alleged attack? Were there influences or circumstances in his personal life that pushed him in this direction? Investigators are still working to piece together the full story, and it may take considerable time before the public knows more. What is certain is that this case has captured national attention, both because of the high-profile victim and the shocking nature of the event. So, who is Tyler Robinson? He is a young man from Utah who, until recently, lived far from the public eye. Today, he stands accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk during a public event, a crime that has not only shaken those who witnessed it firsthand, but has also sparked debate across the country. His fate now lies in the hands of the justice system, and the coming months will determine how this extraordinary and tragic story will end.